Yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. Yes, it's been a while. I've done this kind of series right here. Been doing a lot of reactions and predictions, edge-to-edge videos, but now gonna go back to my standard old top 3 video. For this one, gonna be doing last week like the Tampa Bay Bucks, talking about the 3 key players for this game against the Cincinnati Bengals for this Sunday. It's gonna be a fun one. A lot of you guys so far in Cincinnati and San Francisco, you guys have been very respectful in the prediction / edge-to-edge videos. I haven't had too many comments of, oh, you're biased, you know nothing about football or anything like that. So thank you guys so much. It's been a fun time. I will get back to you guys in the comment section. There's just a ton of comments that I have to get by. So by this week, I will definitely have it, and we'll see who wins. Best of luck to both teams. We're going to be talking about 3 players for the 49ers that are very essential for this victory against the Cincinnati Bengals. Hopefully that we get one. I'm going to be talking about it, but before I do, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That is going to help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this channel, share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls, or if you're a Bengal fan just tuning in for the first time, subscribe as well. I talk about the Bengals the whole week, all the way up to the game, and we'll have a reaction video to the game afterwards. There you have it right there. Thank you guys so much. Let's get this video started. Top 3 49er players that are essential for a victory against the Cincinnati Bengals this Sunday. Number 3, tight end George Kittle. I'm saying him because of the fact the Cincinnati Bengals, when they faced the Seattle Seahawks last Sunday, they had a little bit of trouble covering DK Metcalf, the defensive backs and what have you. I think the problem was, one, they didn't have any tape of him. He didn't play a single down in the NFL prior to this game. Also, he's a big receiver, and Kittle, he's a pretty big receiver as well. Yes, we all know he's a tight end, but I mean, really, he's more of a wide receiver than anything else, a glorified big man to throw to, and he's a really reliable dude. We all know that by now. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to go to this guy. Definitely, he went to him a lot against the Tampa Bay Bucks and had a lot of successful catches and what have you. The thing that's very impressive about Kittle, as you all know, is his yards after the catch. So once he catches the ball, he can move the ball down the field after that. I expect him to be targeted a lot in this game. If they can do that, then everyone else in the offense can flourish, from the running backs all the way to the tight ends, because that will open up the playbook even more. You know, Bill Walsh was the type of guy to pass to set up the run. You can definitely do that with Kittle because he is a big receiver, and I don't know if the Bengals cornerbacks are ready for him. Maybe they are, I don't know yet, but they had problems with DK, so that's why I'm putting him on this list right now for Kittle. I think he's going to be an important part in this game, and hopefully he dominates with Jimmy Garoppolo this Sunday. Number 2, our whole defensive line. I wanted to pick one specific player like D Ford or Nick Bosa, but I just couldn't leave everyone out. I had to pick this whole unit just because of the fact, I mean, they did a really good job against the Tampa Bay Bucks. They put a lot of pressure on Winston, and the pick 6 from Ahkello Witherspoon near the end of the game to seal the win. They had a lot of pressure on him, and he pretty much threw it to nowhere. Witherspoon got an easy pick 6. They had to do that to Andy Dalton and the offensive line. If they could do that, then we can make Dalton make mistakes like Winston did last Sunday, and we can have a lot of great turnovers, hopefully. Just a lot of pressure and hitting him quite a bit for this game. I expect a big game from both Bosa and Ford. They did a really good job last week. DeForest Buckner, he did an alright job, although he didn't really show up on the stat sheets. He was definitely helping out on the line as well. The depth is amazing. I'm just really high on this defensive line. I've been high ever since D Ford and Bosa got signed onto this team earlier this offseason. Pressure the offensive line, get to Andy Dalton, repeat the same formula that you did against the Bucks, then I think you can have a very successful game for this Sunday and hopefully ensure a win for a second time in a row. The number 1 key player for this game against the Cincinnati Bengals this week on Sunday is quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. This was a pretty obvious one right here. If you didn't see him coming number 1, then I don't know what else to tell you. But Garoppolo, yes, he is a very important part of this whole team. He's probably the most important player in my opinion, just because of the fact he needs to show up definitely in this game against the Bengals. They have a very relentless defensive line, and I expect them to give a little bit of heat on him come this Sunday. Also, he did not have the best game of his life against the Tampa Bay Bucks. He did have a 67% completion percentage. He did have some touchdowns called back, but it was just a very sloppy game. He threw that pick 6. I was a little bit disappointed, so hopefully he does not do that in this game against the Bengals. And if he can keep it clean, if he can get in sync with his receivers early on, get the running game going, get George Kittle running, then I think it's going to be a very good day for the offense. But he does have to get through that relentless defensive line with Geno Atkins and Carlos Dunlap. Those guys, they are a very good D-line. They're much better than Tampa's whole defense, because the only person they really had was Ndamukong Suh and Levante David. But other than that, I think Cincinnati's defense is much better than Tampa's, and I expect them to get a little bit pressured in this game. Garoppolo, if he can get through that, all that cool stuff, then we can have a really good win, hopefully. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Very quick video. Wanted to talk about these 3 players, or I should say multiple players, because number 2 was the defensive lineman. I think they're probably one of the most important parts of the defense. There you have it, you guys. Please let me know if you're a 49er fan, which players do you think are important for hopefully our victory against the Cincinnati Bengals this Sunday. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That's going to help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up on Thursday for any news, injury updates, all that cool stuff. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day.